All right, well, a big night for Liz Harrington. Is she pleased, obviously, about Ron DeSantis leaving the race? I'm a little trouble getting her hooked up today, but it is a big move forward for the Trump campaign to put that to the side to bring Governor DeSantis in the state of Florida along for the election. Meanwhile, you've got all of these attacks going on against the president. 91 felonies, of course, as you know. And in Maine, the Secretary of State there appealing to the state's Supreme Court in her case aiming to keep former President Donald Trump off the ballot in Maine in some fantasy that somehow he committed some crime that therefore he can't be on the ballot. This is a Democrat fantasy. If they didn't fear Donald Trump, let him stand for re-election. Let the voters decide if what they saw was serious enough to keep him out of the White House. Democrats can't do that, of course, because they have the most unpopular candidate, the most unpopular president in American history. But Shenna Bellows announced Friday an appeal to the state Supreme Judicial Court asking for a ruling on her previous decision to remove Trump from the ballot. Like many Americans, I welcome a ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court in the Colorado case that provides guidance as to the important 14th Amendment questions in this case, said Bellows. Trump appealed Maine Secretary of State Shannon Bellows' ruling earlier this month, but the court on Wednesday said it will not consider the matter until the High Court issues its own decision in a related case out of Colorado. But Bellows asking Maine's top court to preemptively rule on the legality of disqualifying the former president beforehand. Oh, these people. Oh, we must get him disqualified now. Look, all you do is empower the former president by doing that. Enrage his followers. Maine's not going to vote for Donald Trump, most likely. They could, but generally speaking, Maine has become a bastion of deep blue, like most of the eastern seaboard, lost awash in socialist politics and politicians. So it doesn't really matter, no, but it's the point of the thing. It's the symbolism of the thing. Colorado also not likely to become a Trump state, but it could because Joe Biden is so unpopular. But in the scheme of things, not that important really, except for the imagery and the fact that it would set a precedent. Oh, our political opponent did X, so therefore we're going to X them off the ballot and take them out. Absolutely inappropriate. In the interim, Maine law provides the opportunity to seek review from the Maine Supreme Judicial Court, which I requested today. I know both the constitutional state authority questions are of grave concern to many. Not really. They're not of grave concern to many, young lady. They're just not. She added, this appeal ensures that Maine's highest court has the opportunity to weigh in now before ballots are counted, promoting trust in our free, safe, and secure. Don't you love this? It's always promoting our free, fair, and safe elections by using the legal system to block the opponents we don't want on the ballot because we fear them. Yeah, free, safe, and secure elections. In December, the Colorado Supreme Court, on a 4-3 vote, disqualified Trump from appearing on those ballots in 24. Made under the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution related to the Capitol riot, the melee back on January the 6th, 2021. None of this holds water. None of it. None of this holds water. And why are they so fearful? Well, I'm going to tell you why. We're going to go to bite number 2. All right, bite number 2. Here's why they're fearful of Donald Trump, and I want you to see this. We're going to cue this up. Because in places like the Bronx, black voters that have historically been with Democrats are saying, no more. No more. All right? Listen.
If President Trump came here to the South Bronx, would you attend the rally?
Of course. I would want to meet Trump. I want to shake his hand.
He's the only president that I see that can ever make America great again. He's capable of doing that.
I would love to go to a rally with Donald Trump come, because I'm a big Donald Trump supporter, and I will support him 100%.
Oh, yeah, definitely we're going to show him love. We're going to show him a lot of love, and, you know, like they do in other states. We definitely need to see Trump here.
There's nothing but love for Donald Trump here in the South Bronx, the North Bronx, the East Bronx, and the West Bronx.
So, you tell me...
We want Trump to come back. Please, bro. Biden, get out of here, bro.
I would come to the rally and support Trump.
because the Bronx need a change, and we need somebody that's really going to help this community.
I would definitely come to a Trump rally in the South Bronx. I like him.
You do?
Yes.
Yes, I will come to a rally if President Trump was to come to the Bronx, and I also would bring other people to come too and support him.
Would Joe Biden get a warm reception if he came to the Bronx?
No, he wouldn't have. And I'll make sure of that.
I'll make sure that. One of the alternatives that the Democrats don't have is Vice President Kamala Harris. We're going to go to bite 15 now. Because Kamala Harris is less popular, believe it or not, than is Joe Biden. You've known this for a while. She's worse than he is. Listen.
Both Biden and Harris face negative approval ratings. And though some recent battleground state polls show Harris actually outperforming Biden in hypothetical matchups against Trump, both come up short to the former president.
Both come up short. Of course they do. Because they're both a complete and utter disaster. That's the way that is. At any rate, we're going to see what happens tomorrow. New Hampshire, huge first primary in the nation. Why? Because the Republicans wouldn't play along with the games being played by the folks at the Democrat Party. Now, as we head toward this presidential election, one thing can be sure, 2024 will be a tumultuous year. How will your hard-earned savings fare? You already see the impacts of inflation at the pump, the grocery store. The dollar continues to lose buying power quicker than wages can increase. How are you protecting your savings? Well, consider diversifying with gold from Birch Gold Group. For decades, gold has been the choice of investors and central banks to hedge against inflation. Now you can own it in a tax-sheltered IRA with the help of Birch Gold. Just text Gruber to 989898. That's Gruber to 989898. And Birch Gold will send you a free information kit today. Help you show how you can convert an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold. You can have gold in your hand. Text Gruber to 989898. That's right, Gruber to 989898. Get your free information kit right now.